In spite of all the unending drama surrounding Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's bombshell-filled Netflix docuseries, not to mention Harry's upcoming, wildly anticipated memoir, Spare, there's always going to be a chance for royal reconciliation. Or at least for Harry anyway. But is it true that King Charles feels betrayed by all of it? Keep watching this video to find out why King Charles betrayed by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The betrayal. Prince Harry's upcoming book, Spare, is not something King Charles III is looking forward to. Royal biographer Christopher Anderson thinks the current king sees his son's memoir as a betrayal. Charles feels the same about Harry's wife Meghan Markle's other public remarks about the royal family, according to Anderson. Anderson is the author of The King, Charles' first biography since becoming king. The book, due out on November 8, serves as an authoritative chronicle of the king's life, says publisher Simon & Schuster. As per the royal author, Charles has been communicating with Harry over the past couple of years to let him know that he is still loved and that they want him back. He complimented Harry's efforts on behalf of the environment. In his speech following the Queen's demise, he mentioned Harry. Charles and Camilla, as well as everyone else, are terrified about what Harry could say in the book, Anderson told Entertainment Tonight. The memoir has a lot to do with Harry's growing up and the marriage of Charles and Diana, so this will be another series of grenades that Harry and Meghan would throw at Buckingham Palace, as per Anderson, who thinks everything is seen through this lens now. Charles does feel somewhat betrayed by Harry since, at first, the royal family truly embraced Meghan. When Meghan's father failed to arrive, Charles led her down the last portion of the aisle. Charles was the one who grew close to Meghan's mother. It is therefore incredibly distressing to hear her speak the things she is saying today, and to perceive it as a sort of turn against them, Anderson added. Charles came to his rescue during Harry's formative years when he was the rebel prince. Harry has now gone past the point Charles is willing to put up with his memoir, the royal biographer believes. Anderson thinks the challenge is that Charles must lead the monarchy in the path he desires, and in order to do so, he has consistently believed that he requires all hands on deck. Harry and Meghan are also a part of that. Harry and Will's current communication status is actually quite sad. According to the royal expert, reporter Rebecca English, we should all pretty much expect King Charles to always keep the door open for Harry, and presumably, hopefully, that extends to Meghan. In the meantime, however, we should also officially give up on much in the way of an official direct royal response to the Sussexes' Netflix series, Harry and Meghan, or any related drama. English told the Daily Mail that the royal fam has made a conscious decision, all of them together, to not respond. To not get bogged down on this. They've got a busy end of the year to just keep calm and carry on. According to English, the fact that Harry and his brother Prince William are trading important messages via text instead of calling, as we all saw in Harry and Meghan, is actually quite sad, and shows just how bad their relationship is these days. It's a very sad situation when two brothers aren't even talking, and that's how they communicate now, if at all, she added. The firm does have thoughts about the Netflix series. Even though the royals have collectively decided not to respond to the claims the Sussexes made in Harry and Meghan, they are aware of them and they are angry and very hurt about some of what has been said in the series, according to English. Ever wanted an outside, fly-on-the-wall perspective about all the moments that propel the royal feud? Well, since English is a prominent royal correspondent, her take is probably as close as we're likely to get, and she says that honestly, both sides made mistakes. I do think that there has been a mishandling of the situation on both respects, and Buckingham Palace definitely did bend over backwards to help him. I know that, I saw it with my own eyes, English explained. But of course they do it in their own funny little way, and that probably wasn't enough for Harry and Meghan. I think there's probably a cause for reflection on both sides. How did King Charles respond to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's documentary? How did King Charles respond to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's documentary on Netflix? A source told Us Weekly on December 7, 2022, that Charles is concerned at the damage Harry and Meghan's documentary could cause their relationship with the British royal family. The docuseries has left a bad taste in Charles' mouth, the insider said. He's more worried about it than anyone. The source explained that Charles does not want to deal with the drama after he took over the throne from his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, who died in September 2022. While he's putting on a brave face, behind closed doors he's concerned that the docuseries will cause irreparable damage to the monarchy, the insider said. According to several royal sources who talked to the Mirror UK, the royal family is trying to push back what Meghan and Harry are saying. There's a completely united front from the king and his family concerning the numerous attempts to privately make peace with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. which sadly have once again resulted in the other side wishing to air their repeated grievances to the world. They continued, "If there's a need to respond to anything in the upcoming series, then you can be assured that the response will be swift and robust." The site also said that royal insiders called the Sussexes the Kardashians because they want all the attention they can possibly get. Royal expert Christopher Anderson told Us Weekly that Harry's relatives are horrified at what the documentary could reveal. "I think they're still holding their breath and waiting for the other shoe to drop." "Well, there are two shoes that are gonna drop, because it airs in two parts," he observed. "I just think that the sense of betrayal is shifted over now to genuine combat mode, because this is a war between the two sides." All in all, things aren't looking so good for the royal palace, but there's still space for reconciliation between the two big players, aka King Charles and Prince Harry.